Hello everyone, this is Julie with Craft with Julie, and let's get started on our Tutti Frutti cards that we're creating. You will need your pieces that hopefully you've already cut using your workshop guide, and these are the cards that we're going to be creating. We have some shakers, some fun little popsicles with the stickers, all kinds of fun things. So those are the cards we're going to be making. You'll need your sticker sheet, some shaker window foam and acetate, your mini shapes, a white journaling pen, a black journaling pen, your die cut machine along with your circle die cuts if you have them, so we can make the shakers, your card bases and envelopes, and of course your glue, and I think that is all we need to get started on these cards. So if you are new to this group and you are interested in creating these, you can find all of the supplies on my website, which is juliescott.closetomyheart.com. And when you purchase the Tutti Frutti paper packet and sticker sheet, I will send you this workshop guide for free, and it has all of the projects we're making today, the dimensions, pictures, written instructions on how to put them together, and these videos will stay in this group, so if you need to go back and watch them later, you totally can. And I'll also upload them onto my YouTube channel. So a lot of different ways that you can still create with this Tutti Frutti collection. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with card number 1 and 2. They're very similar, but we're going to be using some different popsicles. So let me grab, what we'll need is 2 of the popsicles, 2 of the mint, 2 more of the mint, and 2 of the white, and 2 of the striped zip strip. So we're not going to be die cutting for this one. We don't die cut till card number 5. So I'll just leave that sitting over there. Okay, so here are the 2 cards we're going to be making. Let's see, this kind of cuts into my my space. Let's see, scoot these over a little bit. All right, make sure we got everything in camera so you can see what I'm doing. So let's go ahead and grab 2 card bases, and I'm just using Close to My Heart's card and envelope value pack. I always add one of these to my order because I'm always using them. So okay, super simple to put together. We're going to start with the popsicle, and we're going to add that right to the card base, just leaving a little bit of the white showing around the edges. And let's just do both of them while we have them here. All right, stick those on there. Okay, so now we're going to grab the larger of the mint. Now, Close My Heart's cardstock is double-sided, so we're actually using that element today. So we want the dark showing on the top. I'm going to put adhesive on the light side, add that in the center, and the same adhesive on the light side, and add that to the center. Okay, so this is what's fun, is now I'm taking the smaller mint, and it might be hard to see on camera, but I'm going to use the lighter side. So now I have 2 different shades of that mint, and it's the same cardstock. Isn't that cool? So you're getting a 2-for-1 with your cardstock. Okay, and then we're going to add our white piece in the center. That's so fun, just layers and layers. And our second white piece. in the center, and then our little zip strip I'm going to add to the bottom of the white piece. Right there. Isn't that cute? You could totally just add a sentiment right there if you didn't want to use the stickers, or add a different sticker. It's just a really great base for any type of card that you want to go make from here. So that's a really great idea. Okay. Sticking to my mat. Okay, so now let's do the stickers. This first one, we have this yellow with a purple handle, and I am going to use my thin 3D foam to add it to my card. Actually, I probably want to do this one first in the center, and then I can line up the others. So I have this long one with the different colors right here. Add that to the center. Okay, so that probably makes more sense. We're going to add that one. Yeah, it looks like about right there's a good spot. And then we can add these off to the sides. And then this double purple one is right there. Tell me in the comments what, actually this is part of the giveaway that I'm doing this month. What popsicle flavor is your favorite? So you might have already answered over on my page, but put it in the comments. It's kind of fun. There's a lot of flavors I didn't recognize, so I'm gonna have to go and track them down and try them. Okay, so there's that one, and then this one we're just going to use a different set of popsicles. So there's these three right here. So I'm going to start with the blue, add some 3D foam to the back, and put in the center. So it's going to go a little bit higher than that white. These are a little bit smaller. So, and then this one right here with the sprinkles on the top. It's going to go right there. And the last one is this stripe one, and it's going to go on the other side. Okay, so you can leave them just like that if you'd like, or you could add a little bit of a bling. So those are the Tutti Frutti mini shapes. They're so cute. So I just grabbed, they have little hearts and little slices of fruit in here. So I'm going to grab a purple one, purple heart, and a mint heart. And they're kind of small, but I thought it was really cute just to add a little something on. Let's see, this one goes to that one. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to add a little dot of liquid glue and add that right on there. And then this one, the same thing. So a little dot of glue. So you can use those shaker elements just as little accents. You don't have to put them in a shaker. You can just add them to your project. So, okay, so that is card number 1 and 2. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to card 3 and 4. Let me find those. So they are this one right here, and my little pineapple friend right there. Okay, and so you'll need the sunglasses and the yellow pattern. So they're just front and back. So we're going to be using both of the sides, and then some more of that stripe zip strip, and then we're going to just be using stickers. So this one's even easier to put together. So grab 2 card bases and we can go ahead and start with, let's start with this peach one right here. Stick it right there. Okay, super simple and easy for this card. It's my favorite, simple and easy but cute. Okay, so I'm out of adhesive. I got my backup. These are just close to my heart, adhesive runners. It's one of my favorites to use as they are repositionable, and then once it sticks, it's a permanent. So you have a minute to fix a mistake if you made one. That's why I like them so much. So we're just going to add that to the bottom. It looks like I cut mine a little too big. So I'm just going to trim that off. And then we'll add this one right here, the striped. And then let's add this one right here, the sunglasses. It's kind of fun that Close My Heart's pattern paper is double-sided, so you can use either side. You can make the exact same card, but flip it over and it looks different, so it's kind of fun. And again, I cut that one a little too long, so let me just trim that. Or maybe my card base is off, I don't know. Either way, easy fix. Oh, this one needs a little trim too. Alrighty, okay, now we're ready for the stickers. Let's see, can you see everything, kind of? My embossing machine is kind of taking up a lot of room. Okay. So this one right here is the pineapple. And it's this one right here. You could leave it plain as just the pineapple, but I thought those little sunglasses were too cute not to use. So I added the sunglasses. And we're just going to use some 3D foam. And I just grab it and tear it. You can use scissors to trim it if you want to. Okay, so here's our little pineapple. See how cute that is? But I thought it would be fun because this pattern is sunglasses to add these right here. But what we're going to do is trim. I mean, I guess you could leave the little, I don't know, what are they, the arms or the arms of the sunglasses? What are they, the little sides? Anyway, and just trim that off and add that right on top. Isn't that cute? It'd be super fun for a teenager. A teenager's card. Okay. Now this sweet, we're going to add this peach or cherry. I'm not really sure. We're going to use it right. What do you think? Do you think that's a peach or a cherry? Let me know in the comments. It's just a cute piece of fruit, whatever it is. So I'm going to add it right there. And then I'm going to take this sweet and again add some 3D foam to the back. Maybe I'll use the smaller one. Maybe not. Okay. Put it right on the back. I'm sticking to everything. There we go. And add that right over the top, like right underneath that stripe, so you can see the stripe, and then kind of overlapping the fruit if we decide it's a peach or a cherry. And then I thought it would be really fun if you wanted to add a stamp. Let's see, well, that has UV coating on it, so it wouldn't really stamp well, but if you have like a die cut or a Cricut machine, you could cut out like a 16, and it could be a sweet 16 or whatever number for like a birthday card. So I thought that was really a fun idea. Okay, so those are those two cards. All right, so now we're to 5, and this is where we get into the shakers. We're going to be making this one right here. There's only one of them, so you'll need a piece of capri, the striped, and then a piece for the shaker border. Like, what am I trying to say? All right, so let's go ahead and start with the card base. And grab another base, and then we'll cut the shaker part. Okay, so this is capri cardstock. There is a dark and a light. I used the lighter side, but you can use whichever you think looks best. And just put that in the center. And then this striped piece, I'm going to add in the center. Okay, now we're going to use this white gel pen to doodle around this piece. It just added a little bit of interest to the card. When I first made it, it was kind of, I'm like, it just needs a little something. So I grabbed this white gel pen, and we're going to add some doodle lines. Oops, I went off. There we go. It's hard to see on that yellow. We're actually going to double doodle. So I'm going to go the same lines, but kind of purposely go off of that first line. And you see how that kind of is offset a little bit. Adds a little bit of a different look with a double doodle. And pop makes that white pop just a little bit more. And it's hard to see on that yellow. Okay. All right, so now let's grab the sticker, this treat yourself. When I saw this ice cream cone, I knew I needed to make it into a shaker. It was just too cute. And we're going to add that right to the center. And then we are going to make a shaker right on top of it. So grab your thin cuts. These are the circle shaker windows and thin cuts. And we just need the border piece, the one with the stitches. And your white piece, let me bring this guy in. And this is close to my heart's die cutting machine. If you don't have a die cutting machine, I highly recommend this one. It's a good one. I like it actually better than my Cuttlebug. I couldn't get plates for my Cuttlebug anymore. And so I switched over to this one, and I have to say I really like it. Okay, so I need to do the die cut setting. I've been playing with other projects coming up for, let's see, our July stamp of the month has some embossing. So it has the embossing setting and the die cut setting, a 3D emboss, and then you have pressure dial too. So you can customize it to what you need. All right, so let's set that aside. And you should have your border. Sometimes it gets stuck in there. So if you have like a little piercing tool or your scissors, you can just pop that right out. Just like that. All right, so I'm gonna stick this off to the side so we can see what we're doing. So it's gonna go right over the top of that. So grab your shaker foam and window acetate. We're not doing a back because we want that ice cream to show through. So we're just basically doing the top layer of the shaker. So this has this foam has a circle, and then inside has those squares that you can use on other projects. I thought Close to My Heart was really smart when they designed these shakers because they're not wasting any of this foam. Okay, so let's just stick it right there over the ice cream. Okay. And then you'll need one of the little acetate pieces. And okay, so I think what I would recommend is putting your shakers little elements in there first. You can put as many or as little as you want. I think that will be good because I still want the words to show so it doesn't cover up too much. So now I'm going to peel off that sticky from the foam, and then the acetate actually has a protective shield on it, so you kind of just have to take your fingernail or scissors to find that and pull it off. Then I'm going to put it right on top, seal those little shakers in there, and then this is where the border comes in to cover up all of that. I like to use liquid glue when I am putting a border on. I think it stays better, but you want to do just a little bit of glue because it will squish out. Ooh, now I'm getting it all over my hands. There we go. And then you can lay it right on top. Just push that down. If you need to move it a little bit, you can. And there you go. There's your shaker. Isn't that fast and easy and so cute? So fun. Okay, so that is card number 5. All right. Okay, let's move on to 6 and 7. These are the last two. We have 2 shakers. Hey, these are super fun. Okay, so you'll have 2 pieces of capri. You'll have 2 smaller pieces of capri. You'll have 2 white pieces, and then you'll have the popsicle, and then we're also going to be using this side. So it's the same design, just different. I'm using the different sides of the pattern and some of different stickers. So the look is just a little different. Okay, so for this one, let's go ahead and do the cutting first since we have our machine out. Okay, so you have your 2 pieces of capri and your 2 pieces of pattern paper. So in your die cuts, you'll want to get the stitched frame, and I'm using the light side of the capri, and I'm going to just double those up because you can cut 2 at one time. And then we'll want to cut these pieces down to a circle because that's going to be the background of our shaker. And I'm going to double those up too, and then we're going to run them through the machine so I don't have to do it more than once. All right, let's push this through. Sometimes with those doubles it gets a little harder, but that's okay. Okay, tell me in the comments what die cut machine you have. I know there's Big Shots, there's the Cuttlebug, I think there's one that's called a Purse. Let me know what you guys have. It's always interesting, the different tools that are available. Here we're just going to pop those out and use our little scissors to push those out of the die cut. And then we have our circles, and we are done with our machine for a minute. I'm just going to fold that up. Okay, make sure everything is still sometimes that machine shakes things up a little bit. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and make our shaker element first. And well, let's see, let's do our background first. Let's grab our card bases. We have 2 of those. And I used the lighter side of capri. I'm going to add that to the center of the card, and then do it to the same thing. Like I said, this card is the same, just a little different with the stickers. Do you guys like the stickers, or do you like stamping more, or do you like a combination? Let me know. I thought the stickers on this collection were so cute that we had to use them. But let me know what you prefer in the comments. Okay, so we're putting the white in the center, just like that. Then we can add a black doodle line. We're just going to do a single doodle and start on the corner and just go around. And I've been loving doodle lines lately. It just adds one little extra layer of color. So if your project, if you stop and you're done and you look at it and you're like, it just needs one little thing, try a doodle line, see what you think. It might just be that one little extra touch that you need. Okay, and one more. And this is just the, let's see, 0.05, I think, journaling pen. Okay. All right. So then let's do our shakers. So I'm going to lay this down on my card base, a little bit down, and then I want to put the glue on the popsicle, so I have the fruit showing. I couldn't decide which one I liked better. Let me know in the comments which one. Do you like the fruit or do you like the popsicles? Let me know. I chose a different, the popsicles because I had a popsicle sticker, and then I chose the fruit because I had fruit stickers. So that is why I chose the different sides on that, just in case you're wondering. All right, so we grab 2 of the foam pieces, and we're going to just carefully take off this foam. I think it's great. Close My Heart's made making shaker cards so easy for us with all the different products that they have available, with the thin cuts and then the foam that's already shaped that match the thin cuts. I have seen the next core idea book that's coming out in August. I can't remember. July or August. There's a brand new core book, and I will just tell you there's some fun new shaker elements coming out. So stay tuned for that. That's all I'm going to tell you. Okay, so now we're going to add some of this goodness into the center of our shaker. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. Okay, I think that's good. We got to save some for our layouts. Okay, then we're going to carefully peel. And I'm going to do one at a time. Let's grab that acetate piece, find that film on it, roll it off, and we can stick it right. Let's shake those down a little bit and shake them. There we go, right on top. Now I should have mentioned, if you live in an area that's a little bit more dry, like Utah, things get staticky, you can use an anti-static pouch and just add a little bit of that powder to help with the static. As you can see, mine just, there we go. Mine just attached themselves to that. Okay, and now we can put our borders on there. Just add a little bit of liquid glue all the way around. Try not to get all over my fingers this time and lay it down. The other shakers that we do have are hearts and stars. I think, is that all? Hearts and stars. And they're all about the same size. They're about 3 inches. So really fun. Something different. Oh, there we go. Just a little bit all the way around. Glue is being stubborn. Okay. Then I'm going to add that right there. And what's nice about this top border is if you line up the acetate or the foam a little wonky, you totally cover it up with this border and you won't even know. Okay, so let's add our stickers. So this top one, we have a little yellow heart. I'm going to add to the top, and a small purple sticker, the other heart, and then a word amazing down here. And then there's another popsicle, this one right here, this mint colored popsicle. And we can just add it off to the side. Just like that. Isn't that cute? Okay, so that one is done. Okay, now we have the fruit one. Very similar, but a little bit different. We have the mint heart, and then a pink heart, and then happy days. Oh, it's up here. You can change the sentiment if you want, or you can even stamp a sentiment. I was trying to keep it to just the stickers, so you can change these up to what you would like. And then this yellow berry, and we have a pink berry. I'm just going to add that right on top of the shaker. Just offset them a little bit right on top. Isn't that cute? So fun with those little shakers in the background. Hey, so that is our last two. Let me bring in all of our cards we created. How'd you guys do? Let me know. Let me know in the comments how we're doing. There we go. All our fun different cards. Again, if you are new to this group and you would like to create these, you can find the supplies on my website, which is juliescott.closetomyheart.com. I will put a supply list in the comments of this video. And then once you purchase your supplies, I will send you this workshop guide for free. If you already have your own supplies, there is an option just to purchase the workshop guide, and I'll put a link to that as well if you already have your own. So, okay, so those are all of our cards. Next up, let's go ahead and start with, here's this scoop 12 by 12 layout. So I'm going to clean these up and I'll be right back and we'll start on our layouts. See you in a minute.